Hello everybody, I'm Sherlock from Enjoy the Gaming and welcome to the week of terror and horror. This is a week to celebrate Halloween, the spookiest time of year. And this week is going to start with a top 10. A top 10 of the scariest games that you can buy right now on Steam. I love horror games, you know that, and there are way too many horror games on Steam right now, but these 10 are some of my personal favorites, and I think that each and every one of you would really enjoy them. So, here you go. Here are my top 10 scariest horror games that you can buy on Steam for Halloween. At number 10 is Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Of all the Five Nights games, this is easily the creepiest one, because you're playing as a little kid inside this bedroom. You can actually move around this time, and you're seeing some pretty crazy things. You have all of the animatronics that are basically turning into boogeymans, and the game is intense. And I think it's the best Five Nights at Freddy's game that we've had so far. It's really good, guys. You don't have to hate this franchise, okay? It's a good franchise in my opinion. It's not spectacular or anything, but this one is extremely intense, and I think that you will get a kick out of it. At number 9 is Outlast. This gorgeous looking game is set in an insane asylum, and it's crazy. It's very gory, it's very graphic, and it's full of jump scares. But there are some pretty damn good chase sequences, there are also some nice puzzles. It does get a little bit repetitive sometimes, but the element of horror inside the game is really worth it, because it gets really intense sometimes, and mixing the paranormal with craziness is just a mix that I love. At number 8 is Among the Sleep. This is one of the biggest surprises I've had in horror. I did not think that a game in which you play as a 2-year-old could be creepy. And damn was I wrong. This game, not only does it have some great elements of other horror games, like being chased by a monster, having to find hidden objects, but also it has an actually very interesting story into it, and it's full of symbolism. The number 7 is Convened, Criminal Origins. This game is more action oriented than focused on just being scared, but it's very intense. It has easily the best look around you sequence in a game ever with the mannequins. And it also has some great combat, some really effective jump scares, and chasing a serial killer, having to investigate different clues in the environment, having to do actual detective work is just fantastic in my opinion. And this game doesn't get enough recognition, so guys, if you can, check it out. At number 6 is Alien Isolation. Alien is a very good franchise in my opinion, okay? Especially the first movie, it's fantastic. And this game captures really well the atmosphere and the experience of being in the Nostromo and being chased by this creature. Sure, some moments of the plot aren't all that fantastic, some elements in the end aren't all that great, but having to fend off the androids and the alien, it's intense, it's realistic, it's creepy, and it's a very good survival horror game. At number 5... Hello? Prank callers. At number 5 we have Slender The Arrival. Everyone is sick and tired of Slenderman, okay? We all are. Me, you, everybody. But Slender The Arrival, I like it. I'm sorry guys, but I think it's a very good game, and easily the best one of the Slender games, because first of all you have multiple monsters, not only the Slenderman. There is some variation on the theme of the game. You also have many different objectives, not only get the 8 pages or get the 10 scraps of paper, whatever. The story is actually also very good, and they've also released free DLC for everyone to enjoy and to get a bit more of the lore of Slenderman. And I think that it's really underrated. Many people hate this game just for being another Slender game, but compared to the original 8 pages, which was still a classic in my opinion, this one does have a bigger budget and it's a solid horror game in my opinion. At number 4 is Dreadout. I like the Fatal Frame franchise, but unfortunately it is not available on Steam, or on PC for that matter. But Dreadout captures the game almost perfectly in my opinion. Going around with your tiny phone, taking pictures of ghosts, I love it. There aren't that many ghost games around, and this one was just very creepy. Some of the story elements, sure, they're cheesy as hell, it's all very Korean, I think it's Korean, and I had a blast playing this game. I love horror games, and having a game set in Asia just captures that Ring or Grudge vibe that I personally really enjoy. At number 3 is a classic. It's Amnesia, The Dark Descent. You've all heard of this game, you've played it, you've seen PewDiePie videos, you've seen Markiplier playing it. Why? Because it's a great horror game, easily in the top 10 horror games of all time, easily one of the best ones on Steam. You all know it, going around this castle, being chased by monsters, having the sanity effects, having to just run away instead of fighting. It was revolutionary, we can't deny it, and it started the career of many people, creating similar games, making YouTube videos about them, and it's still a very solid experience, especially because of the possibility to create custom stories, which in my opinion they are way better than the original game, way better. At number 2 is a very recent game, but still a very great game, Layers of Fear. Even though it's still in early access, the 2 hours that I experienced are some of the best time I've spent in a horror game in forever, easily. First of all, the originality. You are a crazy ass painter and you're going around your house and it's constantly changing, and there are some jump scares, but there also is a great tension to it all. It's a game that you have to experience for yourself, and honestly, I think it's one of the best horror games I've ever played, especially if you like PT. It's very similar to it, and it's the closest thing we have on PC. And finally, at the number 1 spot is Resident Evil HD Remaster. Resident Evil HD is easily the best version of a Resident Evil game that's ever been made. It's a classic survival horror tale, it's a very, very frightening game still to this day. The tank controls, the crimson heads, the creepiest monster, the mansion, the dogs, it's iconic and frightening still to this very day. And the game captures an atmosphere that's unparalleled in all of horror games. The tension that's created, and also being very familiar with the environment, gives this sense of urgency while you're playing. It's easily one of the best horror games of all time, probably one of the best games of all time, and easily the best horror game that you can buy right now on Steam for Halloween. So guys, these were just some of my Not again. Not again with the lights. Damn it. Where's the flashlight? Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know what's happening right now, guys. Come on, come with me. Okay. Let's open the door. It's not working. Shit. Hello? Look behind you. I had to use that clip. I never used it in a year, so I had to. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and before you go, this was the first video of Sherlock's Week of Terror. For the rest of the week, every day you will have 2 videos to watch. A gameplay of a horror game and a movie review of horror movies, classics and new ones. So guys, check out for that, remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.